What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, this is Eugene from the shop Automotive in Real Communities, New Mexico. All right, so what I'm working on here today, cylinder head gasket on a 2015 Buick Encore all-wheel drive. It's the little 1.4 turbo. Somehow the customer had overheated it. I sent the cylinder head out to well-known reputable machine shop, where the guy works alone, so he makes sure everything gets done right. So they build a lot of heads for race cars for us, and so they're well trusted. I've had the head resurfaced, and I also had the head checked, which it came back as two of the cylinders had a little leak in them, so I had a complete valve job redone on this. A job that takes so long, you don't want to take any chances. So I'm setting up the timing on the bottom. About to put my timing chains into my cams. I got to put the lifters back in and set the cams back in. I'll clean everything up, and we're going to go with the same chain. It's not stretched, no extra play or anything in there. So anyways, long story short, I've removed the front engine mounts here to gain access to the timing cover, which I see I have a big mess over here. I have stuff laid out on my toolbox there. There goes that. There goes the timing chain. Rocker arms. There goes the front timing cover there. Of course, anytime I have an issue with a coolant issue, I always replace the thermostat. That's a must. Check the radiators and all that good stuff. So there's enough room in here to get to the exhaust manifold bolts. And so it's a little four banger. So usually what I did is, what I usually do, I undid the intake bolts, which you can get down in here and get the intake bolts, swing that to the back. That saves you time and disconnecting all the wires and different things off the intake. Same with the exhaust manifold. We actually, I had a mechanics helper taking it apart, so I had them pull the turbo off based on the way everything was going. But it is possible to unbolt this exhaust manifold and swing that turbo to the side. But as you can see, it is a big pain in the booty there. And that's because you got to pull the AC off, and there's a bolt in the back of the AC cover that goes down here into the timing chain cover. So you have to remove the AC out of the way to get to that. And you see I swing the AC aside, so there's no reason to have to discharge the AC. I swing the alternator to the side, and I left it down there. It's hanging with a little bit dark. The alternator back there. I'm pointing right at the alternator. Yeah, there it goes. So the alternator, I have to swing that to the side. That gives me enough clearance to remove that timing cover. Like I said, I'm about to put the timing chains on and line all that up. So they make a tool set for that. On the front of the crank below, right there behind the AC, there's a little a Torx, well, we call it star bit. That's what I call it. Down there in the back behind the AC, where the AC pump bolts on, you take that off. It's a little plug hole, and when you rotate your engine to get the piston to top dead center, you can look down in there. Let's see. I don't know if I can catch that. The pistons are 1 and 4 are at top dead center. And when they are at top dead center, there's a little tool that fits through the front hole, a plug hole on the front of the block. You can see it's close to the timing cover. The little tool fits through there, and you can even stick your pinky in there and you can feel the hole that's lined up and that it's on top dead center. And when you put the cams on, the cams have a slot in the back that lock them up. And that's how you get your timing set up. Let me walk over to my other toolbox and see. So I had our VVTs that mark the intake and exhaust, of course. You know, you'd be surprised what kind of things can happen. The cams have a slot in the back which you slide the tools into once you set the cams where they need to go. And of course, the cam loops, if you're questioning, let's see, turn on the light there. There you go. So now you can see the cams have the slot in the back that the tool fits in and locks the two cams up where they need to be. Intake, exhaust cams, all this stuff is real critical. A new engine is very expensive, so you don't want to have any issues and cause any problems and end up with more of a nightmare than this, or headache than the job already is. It's a single chain, so ought to be pretty nice. And yeah, once these are set in, the tool will lock the two cams up, and so you have your chain set on. You have the crank locked up on the bottom, so there's no timing marks. And then voila, your chains are set up. Always be smart. Rotate that engine by hand 2 times to make sure that there's no other issues that occur. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Any questions, comment below.